Screw in. Now I can see a lot of you. There are lots of people here today.
Yeah.
Okay.
They're really, I mean, waiting for you to enjoy the class with you.
Okay. So I need to be host to share my screen again. So I have been teaching English, well, helping people with English for the past 20 years. At first in Thailand, where my parents were working, and then in Scotland and England, and online with people around the world now. I've been a professional English teacher for many years now, qualified in the UK, and after a university degree. And I have been teaching mostly English, including IELTS, to people from around the world, all different levels, and teaching in schools, in colleges, prisons, and online in summer schools, and a lot of private tutoring. So I teach one-to-one a lot online and in person when we are allowed. And at the moment, it's lockdown in the UK. We are not allowed to go out to places if we don't have to. So all my teaching is online at the moment. So I can now share my screen and show you this one. Okay. So welcome to the taster course for the IELTS preparation course. This is for speaking. So I will be the teacher for the speaking course. My name is Steve Trulogan. I'm British, although my parents were working in Thailand. So this is me as a boy in Thailand with my sisters. And this is me now with my sisters and my brother in Scotland, a Thai restaurant. And this is me with my family, my wife and my boys now. So this is the general course structure. It will be approximately about 15 weeks. And the IELTS exam, the speaking exam, is in 3 parts. So we will look at these 3 parts. The first part is like a conversation, just talking about family, where you live, what you do. So simple things. The examiner will ask you a few questions about a few topics. And your answers will be short, about 2 sentences, 1 or 2 or 3 sentences to answer the questions. So this part is quite short, quite simple, about 5 minutes, 4 or 5 minutes of questions about you, your family, your study or work, and where you live, and some other things, maybe your hobbies, what you like to do in your free time, and maybe some things like reading newspapers or other things like that. So that will be the first part. And today we will practice that part, some of that part. The next part is a short talk. The examiner will give you a piece of paper, a card like this, with one topic, like something you bought, or somebody you love, somebody you respect, or something special that happened, like a party, and you talk about it for 2 minutes. Just you speaking. That is part 2 of the speaking exam, a short talk. So they will give you 4 points that you should include. For example, you bought something, say, what is it? Where did you buy it? Why do you like it? So very simple things, but you can take 2 minutes to show them your English, show how good your English is. So you bring in all your good English to talk about that. The first part is not so important. They are getting used to your voice and seeing if you have a lot of mistakes or not so many. But part 2 is more important. They will be listening more carefully. And then part 3 will be a discussion. So they will carry on the subject, the topic in part 2. They will ask more questions, but on a higher level, talking about your country, society, what people do, what people believe. Maybe, for example, the environment. Is the environment important? Should we change our lives? Or do people eat healthy food in your country? Is this changing? Are people eating more bad food or more healthy food? Things like this. And this will be our discussion. So you ask the examiner questions as well. You ask each other questions and talk about it at a higher level and using more formal English. So that is part 3, the harder part. Today we will talk about part 1, an easy conversation, introducing yourself. In my lessons, we will have usually some time to review, talk about the last lesson. We will have a new topic, something new to learn, and then we will practice. You can talk together, and then we can talk in the class. And at the end, there will be time for questions. You can ask me questions at the end. Okay. So first, we are going to talk about family. And so get ready to raise your hand, press the little button to raise your hand or send a message to me to answer my questions. So we will start very easy. Let me move some things away so I can see better. Put that down. Okay. Let's imagine that this is me. Imagine this is me. So who is this? That's my mom. That's my dad. Who is this? Anybody tell me? Okay, a few people raise their hands. I'm trying to see. Ah, there we go. Okay. Shah Zaid. Zahid. Can you unmute yourself? It seems to be, it doesn't seem to be working here. Let me try somebody else. No, that's not it. I'm asking to unmute, but I don't think it is working. Let's look at the messages. Sorry about that. Okay. So my mom, yep. Okay. So let me move this away. So if this is me, who is this boy? Who is this boy? He is my, can anybody type the answer? Write a message. My son, good, my son. And who is this girl? This girl is my daughter, because this is me, this is my daughter. My daughter and my son. Who is this woman? Who is this woman? My wife, that's right, my wife. And this woman is also from my mom and dad. So who is she? She's my sister, yep. And who are these children? Who are these girls? My sister's daughters? Niece, very good, someone said niece. These are my nieces. Don't worry if you can't remember that, but these are my nieces. And this boy, who is he? My sister's son, or my brother's son, is my nephew. Very good. Nephew with PH, EW. This is my nephew. Okay, so my son, my daughter, my wife, my mom and dad. What can we say? How do we say mom and dad together? One word. One word for mom and dad, or mother and father. one parent, but together, parents, my parents. Yeah. So these are my parents, my parents. So you can say my mom and dad, or you can say my parents. My mother and father is okay, but it's quite long and quite formal. So you can say that my mother and father, or my parents, or more informal, casual, my mom and dad. Okay, my sister and her, who is this? My sister's, you can't hear me properly, somebody said. Sorry about that. Can most people hear me clearly? My sister's husband, that's right. Somebody's hearing me easily. Wait one moment, let me check something. Okay, I'm just turning off my Wi-Fi in case that's causing a problem, but it seems to be okay for some people. All right, back to the family. So my sister and her husband. This is her husband. Okay, imagine this is me. If this is me, this is my son and my daughter. And who are these people? Who is this boy and girl? They are my grandson and my granddaughter. Good. And together, they are my grandchildren. Yes, my grandchildren. Okay. I can hear somebody now.
Yeah,
Okay.
sure. We are listening and we are watching it properly.
Good. You can hear it properly. Good. Thank you.
Yeah, sure. Thank you.
Thank you very much. Okay. So this is my daughter and her husband, and these are also my grandchildren. Okay. Finally, imagine this is me. If this is me, it's my sister, my parents. Who are these? Who are these? So my father's sister has children. Who are they? Cousins, that's right. Cousins. These are my cousins. So the children of my children of my, who is this? This is me, my father, and his sister. His sister is my dad's sister, or my mom's sister is my, what? Is my aunt or auntie, and my uncle, right? Well, yeah, this is also an uncle, but my brother's brother or my mother's brother is my uncle. This can also be my uncle. Okay, so this is me, my dad, my aunt and uncle, and my cousins. All right. So I'm sure you will have, many of you will have brothers and sisters. And remember, if this is me, I have my sister, I have my nieces and nephew. So I'm sure you have nieces and nephews, and also cousins, your aunties and uncles' children, your cousins. Okay, so if you can't remember all of that, that's okay, but please try to remember that for talking about your family. We are going to talk about our families. So this is this couple, these grandparents, they have only 2 children, so it's a small family. If they had 7 children, that's a big family, or 5 children. In our culture, that's a big family. Even in my country, 4 children is a big family. 2 children is a small family. But you can say maybe 4 is a medium-sized family. I don't know. Maybe it's a small family in your country. So we can say this family has 3 children. It's an average family. In our country, most people have 2 children, 1, 2, or 3 children. So this is you can say I have a small family, I have a big family. You can say I have a lot of brothers and sisters, or I have a lot of cousins, I have a lot of uncles and aunties, or I have 2 uncles and 1 aunt, I have 2 cousins. I have children, I don't have children. Okay, let's move on here. Is it not moving? Okay. So in the exam, they might ask you, do you have a large family or small family? So it's easy to say, I have a large family. That means big. But you should say more. Try to say 1 or 2 sentences. So you can say, I have a large family. I have, like in my case, I can say, I have a big family. I have 3 sisters and 1 brother. And they also have children. So the wider family is quite big. So you could say, I have a small family. I only have 1 brother or 1 sister. If you have no brothers or sisters, what can we say? If you have no brothers or sisters, maybe that doesn't, maybe none of you have that situation. Okay, so people are saying I have a small family. Remember, family is one thing, so we need to say a family, a small family. When you talk about things, remember always say if it's 1, or put the s on the end if it's more than 1. So I have a small family. I have 2 sisters, good with s. Okay. Yes, you can say I don't have any brothers or sisters. You can also say, let me see if anybody's, okay, I have a family without a child. You can say, I have no children. But your parents' family, obviously they have you, so they have children. I have 2 brothers. Okay. If you have no brothers or sisters, you can say, I am an only child. I am an only child. But you can also say, I have no brothers or sisters. All right. Okay. I'll move to the next page back. Okay. Okay. So do you have a large family or a small family? It's quite an easy question. I have a large family. I have 3 sisters and 1 brother. And they are also married with children. Or I have a small family. I only have 1 brother. And you can say more, say he has children, and he has no children, or something like that to make your answer longer. Or you could say something about that family, like I have a large family. It's quite fun when we are all together. Or I have a large family, but we live in many different places. Or I have a small family and I like it, it's nice and cozy. Or I have a small family, I wish I had more brothers and sisters. So just say something more, but not a long answer, just 1 or 2 sentences. Okay. All right. What sorts of things do you like to do together? What sorts of things, what kind of things, what things do you like to do together, your family? Can you give me some examples? I'm just reading your messages. Okay, you have a small family. Okay, lots of answers. Picnic. We like to have picnics or go for picnics. We like to watch movies, share knowledge about the world, play and study together, eat together, have dinner, eat stuff together, watch TV, stay with my family all the time. You can say I love to just be with my family, stay with my family, spend time with my family, go for a long trip together, visit relatives, go out, enjoy time together, watch movies, fight together, make decisions together, go for a trip. Okay. Somebody has a small family that wants to have a big family next time. Okay. All right. Good. Okay. Lots of good answers. Just be careful about some grammar. Let me see. So, mostly good. Like to eat together. When we talk about meals, when we talk about dinner, breakfast, picnic, lunch, usually we say have. So we like to have lunch together. We like to have picnics. We like to have dinner together. So we can use this phrase have. Okay, good. So you can say some things you like to do together and maybe some extra information. For example, my family, in my family, we love to, you could say my family or in my family, we love to watch movies together, eat together, go for walks, and play with the children, and sing together. Sometimes we spend time singing together with my dad playing guitar, my sister playing ukulele. We like to eat together with everybody helping to cook, and lots of talking and laughing and remembering things together while we eat. So just add some information like that, maybe 2 sentences. So say some things you like to do and some more details, or something you feel. So I think this one's quite easy, but one moment. Who are you close to in your family? Here's another possible question in the exam. Who are you close to in your family? So close, not far apart, but close. This is not like, not you live in the same house, but you feel close. You have a close relationship. So you can talk to them about anything. You can, yeah, you are friendly together. You do things together. You talk together. You feel easy, comfortable with each other. So you can say something about somebody in your family. So this is not friends, this is only family. Okay. Mom, dad, brother, uncle. Okay. So good. You could say attached to somebody. You feel attached to somebody. You're close to somebody. I'm close to my brother. My parents love me a lot. My father is my friend. Yeah, see my friend or like my friend. I'm very close to my mother. Good. The only parent I have right now. I'm sorry. My elder brother is so close to me. My elder brother or older brother, you can use both, is so close to me or very close to me. They provide me full freedom, or that they give me a lot of freedom. Intimacy is a good word. Some intimacy in our family. But usually we just say close. We feel very close. We are very close. But yeah, you could use other words too. So I'm just reading all these messages. My lovely mother. Okay, they worked hard for me. They helped me. Okay, good. So obviously, this question, they don't want just a name. They want one or two sentences. So you need to say who it is and why you're close, why you feel close to them, or some examples. Like some of you gave examples. We talked together. They helped me. So you could say, you know, I'm very close to my brother. We talk a lot about our problems together, or we spend a lot of time together, or we laugh together a lot, or we help each other all the time. I'm very close to my mother. She always gives me advice and comforts me when I'm upset, and something like that. My father always gives me advice and shows me how to do things. So anything like this. So good. And I think that's our last question about family. And we will talk about hometown if we have time. So I want you to practice this now. I'm going to put you into small groups. So this is one big room just now, one big meeting. Now I'm going to make some small meetings on Zoom, and you can go into those small rooms and talk to each other and practice, okay? So I want you to answer these questions with each other. Please don't just talk about other things. Please just focus on these questions. Our time is short, and practice them with the people in your group. You can leave the group and find another group. It's possible, but I hope you will be happy there. I think I will make it, because there are so many of you, I will make it automatic. So the system will just put you in a room, but you can ask to move. You can, if you can't move yourself, you can ask me, send me a message, private message, okay, to move to another group. You have the choice to turn off your video and sound if you want to, but please join in, please speak to the other students and practice these questions. And then we will come together again, and I will ask some of you to tell me your answers for everyone to hear. So one moment, please. I seem to be, Mr. Habib, am I the host now? Can you make me host? So I can't see the option at the moment to, oh, I see it now. Breakout rooms, that's okay. I have it now, okay. So we have 50 people, so. Okay. Okay, so you should please join the rooms and practice these questions. I will send you the questions. One. I was muted as well. Sorry, Mr. Habib, I'm struggling to see the option to unmute everybody. I don't see where it is now. It's usually obvious. Mr. Habib, could you unmute everybody, please? It's very strange. I'm sorry, everybody. I can't see the button to unmute everybody. Can somebody tell me where the mute button is? I cannot see. Hello?
Hi, Steve.
Hi. I see it now. I see it now. Sorry. Okay.
Okay, thank you. Can you please make me co-host? So now.
Okay. I'm very.
Can I talk to Mr. Hassan Habib for a moment, please? Can I talk to Mr. Hassan Habib for a moment, please?
Hello, everybody. My apologies for that problem. Please, you should all have been invited to a breakout room. Please, can you join the room and practice with your fellow students? There are a few of you who seem to be unassigned, so let me make sure. Okay. Okay. 12 and 4. Okay. Everyone has been assigned. Okay, we still have a lot of people in the main room. Can you see that there's an invitation to go to a small room? Can you see? No? Please send me a message if you have a problem. But everybody has been invited to another room to practice. Okay. A lot of people not joined. This is where I'm at when we left in your room. I think Mr. Habib, I can't add you because you are a host, but you can add yourself maybe. You go to breakout rooms. If you go to more at the bottom and breakout rooms, maybe you can join a room yourself.
इसे आपने press करना.
Just a
इसे
moment.
press करना. So here.
Somebody here. Is that here?
Hello.
Share. Okay. Share WhatsApp.
Yes. How are you? Hello.
Okay, WhatsApp all video.
How are you?
Hang on, please. I'm helping you out.
Videos? No.
Hang on. I just made a video. Mr. Weiss, follow the
Yes.
video, please.
Sorry.
I just made a video for you. I'm sending you.
Yes,
Give me a
ma'am.
moment.
Okay, you are in the main room
So
now.
I made
Main
for you a
meeting room.
video. So hang on. So just to help you out, I made a video. So please follow the steps.
Who are you speaking to?
Hello.
Yes.
Hello.
Hang on, please.
How are
Hello.
you?
Can you? I'm good. How are you?
Okay, everybody's coming back to the main meeting
Hang
now.
on for a second.
Let me
Share.
see.
Weiss.
Hello.
Okay.
Yes,
Hello.
yes.
So,
Can
did you
you
see the
hear
video?
me?
Just send your video.
Yes, yes.
Please follow the step.
Yes, ma'am.
माइक चलेगा चलेगा
Follow the step on the video, okay?
we can't hear you yeah you were saying sorry
Hello.
hello
I can hear you. Hello.
We can all
Yeah.
hear you speaking.
yeah we can all
to
hear each other we can all
greet
hear
everybody
each other
now.
one by please speak
Okay, I'm
one
going
by
to mute
Hello.
everybody now.
for everyone
Speak one by one.
Hello.
Krishna Hatun.
Okay. If you need to speak to somebody, you can send them a message. Look at the chat box and send them a message. When you try to send a message, you can choose a name and send them a message because we're back in the main meeting now. Okay. Would anybody like to answer the questions for me? I will ask the questions about family. Can we have some volunteers to give an example answer? Okay, Kausar Ahmed. Okay.
Thank you very much, Steve.
There you go. Okay. So do you have a large family or a small family?
I have a nuclear family. I'm at present living with my mother only.
Okay. Good answer. Can you say a little bit more?
Yeah, certainly. My mother is a teacher. She's been working in a nearby school, nearby primary school. She teaches math, and I completed my master's. And now at present, I'm preparing myself to go outside for my higher study, actually for my graduation master's and therefore my PhD, if there are opportunities.
We'll stop there. That's really good English. Well done. But because the question is about your family size, you need to stick to that topic. So maybe you can say something, add some comment about being a small family, like do you like it or do you feel lonely or something like that. Can you say something just now?
Yeah, I'm at present living with only my mother because my father died of cancer in 1998, and
Oh, sorry.
I had only my sister, and she got married in 2016. Therefore, there is no one except me with my mother, and I'm at present living with my mother.
Okay.
And I also haven't married yet.
Okay.
Therefore, there is no chance to have
So you do have your sister, but she's not living with you. Yeah.
Yeah.
So you could say I
she
have
got
a
married.
sister, but she's not living with me. Something like that. Very good. Well done. Okay. Let's have somebody else for another question. Another volunteer for the next question, please. What sort of things do you do together? Who wants to answer this question? You can electronically raise your hand, or you can wave to me, or send me a message. Okay, Faisal, Shabir. One moment. Oh, that's the wrong person now. Okay, please go ahead. Faisal Shabir, yes?
Yes,
So what sorts of things do you like to do with your family?
we like to do have dinner every day, and we like to do watch movies together.
Like to
And
watch movies?
sometimes when weather is good, we like to go out and enjoy the weather.
Okay.
These are the little things we like to
Very
do
good.
together.
Go out and enjoy the weather. That's very good English. Okay, well done. Good.
Thanks a
Thank
lot,
you.
sir.
Okay, the final question. I'll just mute you. Okay, can we have one more volunteer to answer? Who are you close to? Who are you close to in your family? Anybody? Alamin? Okay. Okay, Alamin, who are you close to in your family?
My mother is very, very close to me.
Good.
Sir, one question for you.
Okay. I can't hear you now. Did you say something?
Sir, who
Yes.
who is your favorite person? All
Who
of
is my-
what?
In all of the world. Can I
Yes.
say God, or does it need to be a human being? My favorite person is God. After that, my favorite person is my wife, I guess. My wife and my children.
That's good. Sir, my favorite person, Hazrat Muhammad Sallallahu Alaihi Wasallam, who is the last messenger of Allah.
Okay. Okay. And can you
Thank you.
make your answer a little bit longer for your question? You said you're very close to your mother. Can you say something more about that?
Sir,
You can say some things you do together. For example, I'm very close to my mother. We talk together a lot, or she helps me a lot. Can you say something, some example?
I don't know, sir.
Okay. All right.
I don't understand.
Okay. You said you are close to your mother? Yes. So
Yes.
can you give some example, something you do with your mother? What do you do with your mother?
My all speak share my mother.
Share? You talk and share things with your mother. That's good.
Yes,
Okay,
yes.
yeah. So I can talk to my mother and share things, share anything with my mother. Yeah.
Yes.
Okay. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you. All right. Goodbye for now. Okay. Okay, well done. I'm sure you had lots of good answers and good ideas. So you have some examples there. So you can give very simple answers, but to make it better, just make sure you are maybe 2 sentences long, and give some extra information, some more comment or information or examples. So about 1 or 2 sentences to answer these questions. So there's a good a taste of the exam for you. The first part of the exam, quite simple, opportunity for you to say different things about you, but just practice at home. You can think about some questions people might ask you about your family, your work, your studies. What do you like to do in your free time, your hobbies, things you like to read, to watch, to play, to places you like to go, and things like that. Think about questions and practice answers to your questions. If you have a friend or family who understands English, they can listen to you and check your grammar, suggest some other words you can use. You can, because if you join this course, you will join a Facebook group and you can talk to people there, link up and practice with them, focus on IELTS English questions with them, and find people to practice with and check you. Also, in the course, we will have homework, so you can so that I can see examples of your talking and I can give you feedback. I can tell you what is good, what you need to change. So every week I can give you comments on your English if you join the course and tell you how to make it better and better. Okay, so we are near the end of our time, but let's look at hometown a little bit. We don't have time to do it very carefully, but let me do some of it. I will share my presentation again. This one. Okay. So we looked at family, one of the topics. So in the first part of the exam, they will ask you about family, hometown, where you come from, study or work, and hobbies. So they will ask some questions about these 4 topics, and then some other ones too. So you must know how to talk about family. And another one is your hometown. So maybe not where you live, but where you come from. Where did you live when you were a boy or girl? So here are some questions. Let's talk about your hometown or village. When in the exam, when they change the topic, they will say, let's talk about, or now let me ask about, let's talk about, and then introduce another topic. Let's talk about your hometown or village. What kind of place is it? What's the most interesting part of your town or village? What kind of jobs do the people in your town or village do? Would you say it's a good place to live? Why? So first, to be clear, what is a village? What is a town? What is a city? So this is a village. This is a village, very small. Some families, some houses together. This is a village. Okay, no big buildings, no big roads. A village. Not many people. This is a village, so we can say I come from a small village in my country, say your country. For example, I come from a small village in Bangladesh. There are a lot of trees and fields, animals, small houses. Everybody knows each other. Everybody helps each other, something like that. Something about your village. This is a town. It's bigger, lots and lots of houses and people, big roads, markets, buses. This is a town. So you can say I come from a town, small town, a big town. You can talk about it. It's a busy place. It's an important town. It's the main town in my state or my area. But the important thing is to say village, town, city, and you can say big, small. This is a city, okay? Very big. Hundreds of thousands of people, maybe millions of people. Okay, so you can say if you come from a city, I'm from a big city, a small city. If you know how many people, you can say I come from a city of 10 million people, 1 million people, something like that. So let's go back here. When you talk about your hometown, say the size, okay, a small village, a small town, a small city, or big or small, large, a very big city, a tiny village. Just use some words about size. Then say where it is, the country, and if you can, say the part of the country. For example, I come from a village in the north of Bangladesh, or the south of India, or the west of Pakistan, or something like that. Okay, so say where it is. I come from a big town in the south of Bangladesh, for example. Or you can say by the sea, in the mountains, on a big river, something like that, to say where it is. Then, is it busy? Is it quiet? Is it noisy? Is it clean? Is it dirty? Is it beautiful? Say something a little bit about it. And then some things, what is there? What is there? A lot of rice fields, a lot of factories, banks, tourists. So they know what kind of place it is. So for example, in my, I have many hometowns. Usually I have one hometown, but so one place I can say it's a small town in the country, on a river, in the center of Thailand. It's quite a busy place, a market town. People are very friendly. There, we don't have many tourists. It's far away from the city, but we have well, another question is interesting places in your town. So that, keep that for the next question. But just say something very, very short. Okay, it's a big city. In Scotland, it was a very industrial city with lots of shipbuilding, but now not so much. But it's a friendly place, something like that. And then something interesting. One of my towns had a temple on the mountain, on the hilltop. One city has a has a river and lots of beautiful old buildings. Where I live now, it has a port with lots of boats. So something interesting about your town. So think about what it has, say something about it. And what kind of jobs do people do? So if it's a village, maybe most people are farmers. If it's a city, maybe many people work in finance or services, or a town, maybe many people work in factories. Just give a little more information. Would you say it's a good place to live? Is it a good place to live? Do you recommend it? Do you think it's nice, a nice place? So you can say, it's a wonderful place to live. It's so clean and friendly, and there are many fun things to do. Or it's not very, it's a bit dirty, a bit dangerous in some places, but I have to stay there for work, or something like that. Give some reasons why you think it's good or not good, or some good things, some bad things about it. So let's have some little examples. Okay, so what kind of place is it? Remember to talk about the size, where it is, and then something about something to describe it. So who would like to give an example? Volunteer. We don't have time to discuss in small groups this time. Practice. Anybody? Let me see the chat. I can't see you all because of the presentation, so send me a message, please. Somebody said, what are hobbies? That's things you like to do in your free time, like reading books, watching movies, playing football. These are hobbies. Okay, anybody? Okay, Faisal. Again, just a moment. Okay, can you tell me what kind of place is it, your hometown?
Sir, my hometown is a small town, and it's a very good environment. We have a very good environment. We live in here with peace, and it's not so much busy place.
Not so busy.
Yeah, not so much busy, and most of the people do work here in construction industry as like a labor or mason work, and we do not have factories or so much rice fields. We do not have many tourists. It's it's just a small place, and we live in here with happiness, and we help each other,
Okay.
and
Good.
it's good. I recommend all people to, if anyone like to live here with peace,
Would like to.
it's good for, yeah, it's good place for everyone.
It's a good place for everyone. Okay, well done. Very good. Very good. Okay.
Thank you,
So
sir.
you answered. Yeah. Well done. Thank you. One moment. Okay. So you answered the first question and the last question, and very good. Very good answer. Okay. I think we need to stop there for today. Is that right, Mr. Hassan? And if you join the course, you will have more chance to look at more questions, and we will give you more vocabulary, more expressions, more grammar. To the people who gave examples today did very well. Maybe some of you find it more difficult and maybe make more mistakes, so I can help you to make it better. Okay. In the IELTS exam, there's no pass or fail. You can't fail the exam, but they just give you your level from 0 to 9. So what you want to do is push up your level by having few mistakes and but good English nice flowing English with good words, and not lots of big words, but more just natural, normal English. In the part 3, you can use more big words, but in this part, just a few ones is good, like peaceful and things like that you use. All right, let me. I think we need some time for questions now. So I'll go back to this. Right here. Okay. Maybe we can just stop sharing as we do questions. So, any questions from anybody? Please send a message, or click on raising your hand, or try waving to me. I might see you, I might not. I have 2 pages of faces to look at. Okay, thank you. Thank you, Alman. Yes, Mr. Habib, co-host. I thought you were a host. Okay. Any questions about this topic or about the course or the exam? Sorry. Okay. No questions?
I think Faisal Sabi, he has got a question. So
okay.
Please unmute your mic and ask a question.
Sir, I want to ask how much time is required to complete the IELTS course, and what kind of exam we will what will be the kind of exam at the end?
At the end, the course is about 15 weeks, and it's preparing you for the IELTS exam. So we will not be giving you an exam, but you will have the IELTS exam to take at the end. But we will, during the course, we will be testing you and practicing different parts of the exam along the way. And Mr. Habib, would you like to say anything else?
Yeah, my answer is almost same to you. Is so once you get into the course, and Steve will give you feedback. Once you're ready, Steve will tell, okay, sit for the IELTS exam. So it depends person to person. So I think I've got a question from Ahmed Sharif. Yes, please ask your question.
Yes. I want to know if I want to join with you, I mean, in your course, how much money I have to pay?
Okay. How much you are willing to pay?
Yeah.
So that's my question. How much money have you got to pay? Okay. We're gonna explain.
Actually,
Go on.
actually, I want to know that how much money I have to pay if I join to if I will join this course.
Okay, very good.
Or it's for free. I don't know.
Okay, you don't know. Okay, so great question. So the course price is £200. You're gonna get 40 classes, 15 of them from Steve. That's gonna be speaking module, and the rest of the classes from other teachers. However, this course is completely free if you are willing to come to study in the UK, and if you make your application through us. And it's not for all of you. So we need to check how many seats you have got. So our first group has been started, and we are taking students for the second group, and we have got already, I think, 7 or 8. So we the class size will be very small. It's going to be 15 to 20 students. It's not like today 60 students. This is free class. That's why a lot of students here. So 15 to 20 students. The course is completely free if someone is willing to come to the UK. But the condition is you got to deposit £50. So once you pay £50 as a deposit, you're gonna enjoy the class, you're gonna finish your course, you're gonna get your IELTS exam, and you're gonna get your desired score. Then you're gonna make application through us. We're gonna give you refund £50. It's 100% refund. I think I answered your question. So next question.
Somebody typed a question. Does accent matter while giving speaking test? It is fine to have different accents. Native English speakers have different accents from different countries and different parts of the country. But it's important that it's clear. The examiner must understand you clearly. So if your English sounds too much like your language, then that can be a problem, because the examiner is checking one thing they check is your original language, your mother tongue, affecting or changing your English, the sound of your English too much. So you can ask me or others what things you can change to make it more clear for English speakers, for people from English speaking countries, native English speaking countries. But it's okay if you have an accent from your country, that's fine. Just it depends how strong it is. If it's very strong, very difficult to understand, then that's a problem. But if you have quite a clear Bangladeshi accent, Indian accent, Pakistani accent, or whatever, that's fine. That's fine. You don't have to sound like me exactly, but just be clear.
Okay. So we got a question from Abdi Fatah. So please unmute your mic and ask your question. Okay, so please unmute your mic and ask your question. So by this time, so there is a question. It says, what's the difference between IELTS and EQ via IELTS? please elaborate. So yeah, we're gonna answer your questions in a minute. Just I'm asking from my team. Farhana, are you here? So okay. So Farhana, if you're here, just unmute yourself and can you please answer this question? Okay, I got it. Yeah, so Farhana, please unmute your mic and answer this question. So yeah, so what's the difference between IELTS and EQVA IELTS? So Farhana, she's our head of international recruitment. So she's gonna answer your question first. Sohail Ahmed.
Hello, Farhana.
Okay, Farhana, she's helping one of the students. She will come back and she will answer the question. Anyway, so we're gonna go for the next question. Is
somebody asked how much to study every day.
Okay. Can you please answer?
I've lost the question now. How much to study every day to fully learn? Please suggest. Okay. That's difficult to say exactly because some people need to study a lot to learn. Some people can learn very quickly with a little study. It depends when you are going to take the IELTS exam. Are you going to take it very soon or in 2 years? But if you study, many hours every day, it might be difficult to remember everything. But if you need to make sure you don't try to put too much in your head or it won't stay there. But if you put a little bit every day, learn a little bit and practice a lot until you're confident, and then learn some more, practice a lot until you feel comfortable and confident, remember it, and then learn some more. With this course, you are studying for a short time, so it's good to, what I teach, one day you should practice a little every day if you can, so that it's going in your head every day and getting stronger and stronger until we learn something new the next week. And also try to learn from other places as well, learn new words and practice. I hope that's okay for you.
Okay, so we're gonna take another question from Kaiser, and before that, I'd like to share with you. So I got an update from my team. So here we have got around 40 students. We'll take only 7 students from this group, and these 7 students, they will take this course completely free. But as I mentioned, the condition is you got to deposit £50. So once you make a deposit £50, we're gonna give you access to the class permanent link so that you can, join the class on time with Steve and other teacher. So I'd like to see how many people would like to take this opportunity. So if you'd like to get this opportunity, I would like to request you, please type in the chat box IELTS. I'd like to see how many of you are going to take this opportunity. So we're gonna take only 7 students from this group for the next batch. So only 7 students will get this opportunity. If we cross 7, then we can take you as a free IELTS course. You got to pay £200 for this course. And that's our actual price. You will see in your batch, there will be a lot of students. They have already paid £200 for this course. And they're local here. They live in the UK. So they would like to go to the university. They need some sort of, development in their English proficiency. That's why they paid us. But the opportunity we are giving to you is £200 is a lot for international students. I understand that. So if you, convert this currency to Pakistani rupee or Bangladeshi taka or Indian rupee, it's a lot of money. So that's why we understand that. That's why we would like to give this opportunity. It's completely free. We will take only 7 students from here. So I'm gonna request my team. Can you please take the confirmation from the students who are typing IELTS? So first of all, I'd like to see Reza M. He said IELTS. So yeah, that's the first one. Humayra Khanam said yes, IELTS. So we'd like to see a few people we're gonna take only 7 people from this group. And after that, if you come to us, you got to pay £200. So Adnan Akhtar said IELTS. So dear team, please take care of them. And by this time, we're gonna take a few more questions. So Mr. Kaiser, what's your question? Please fire away.
Thank you very much, Mr. Habib. My question is, since the pandemic is going on and we, the Bangladeshi who are living in here, we're facing lots of troubles, because I was a teacher of a school. My school has been shut down for a long time and I don't have lots of incomes right now. So can I conduct the course without paying £50, as you have said earlier? Is there any opportunity? I'm asking a question in terms of thinking about the humanitarian condition.
Okay, got it. And so my question is, why you want to do IELTS?
To go abroad for my higher study. I'm preparing myself for that.
So do you know, if you'd like to study in the UK, you got to pay 12 grand for the tuition fees?
Yeah, I do know that, but there are some conditions. I'm working with a professor at present right now. I've been his research assistant, and I'm getting paid from him since I'm working with him. Therefore, I can easily pay you the money you required, but it will take some time.
Okay, yeah, so Dhaka team will contact you, but right now, what you're thinking is straightforward. If someone can pay 12 grand to the UK universities, they must afford £50 deposit. So we have got lots of students. I understand your point of view. So that's our criteria to segregate the people who are really serious, who would like to do it, and who make the commitment. This is the £50 deposit. It's not about the money, it's about the commitment. So we would like to remove the unwanted people, unexpected people from this group, so that we can serve only the people who would like to come to the UK. Because I mean, a lot of students here, they have watched my last presentation yesterday, and I explained the whole procedure. So we're gonna do everything for you. We're gonna help you to get the offer letter from university. We're gonna make application. We're gonna help you to make your CV and personal statement. We're gonna give you the training for university interview and embassy and a home office interview. It's completely free service. So all we want from you is a genuine student, number one. Number two is commitment. And this £50, depositing £50 is commitment, it's nothing else. So my answer is no. So if you have got some issues with the money, talk to our team. If you promise that you can pay in 1 week, 2 weeks time, and if you pay some upfront, like let's say £25, and the rest you're gonna pay in 2-3 days, we can consider that. So my team will reach to you and they will deal with this. Okay, so we're gonna take, welcome. So next question I'm gonna take from someone else. So dear team, so if you are from Pakistan, so Amara, she will take care of you. Amara, can you please unmute yourself? If I can see where is Amara, because there's a lot of people. I can't see Amara here. I'd like to unmute yourself. Got it. So can you please, Amara, unmute yourself and introduce yourself? So she's gonna help you if you are from Pakistan, and she's gonna give you the bank details so that you can pay and you can jump into the course. So our next class is tomorrow at 2 p.m. with Steve.
Assalamu alaikum. It's me, Amara, and I'm a student like Adnan.
Sorry, Amara, sound is so bad. We can't hear you. We'll come back to you. So anyway, if you're from sorry, the line is so bad. We can't hear you. So we'll come back to you, Amara. So would like to just keep an eye on the chat box and reach to the students who are committed, who would like to do the course. And your first class will be Steve tomorrow. So if you're in, just type in the chat box IELTS and we'll take care of you. So Steve, have you got any questions from your students you'd like to answer?
I don't see any more questions just now.
Okay, so if you've got still any questions, please raise your hand or wave your hand. We're gonna unmute you and you can answer.
How to improve our sentence making. So how to improve our sentence making. the best way to improve is to look at how native speakers speak. On the internet, you can find examples of native speakers, people speaking English, and see how they make sentences. During the course, we will look at some simple grammar and how to make sentences clearly and correctly. So we will practice that in the exam, in the course. And but the best way to learn is to listen to people and read, and then you can see the normal way to make sentences and then try to do the same yourself. So if you look and listen yourself, there are lots of things on the internet, and we will have examples in the course, and then you practice using the same structure for grammar, and learn how to make sentences longer and include some more important vocabulary. We will be teaching you some important words for connecting parts of sentences together, connecting sentences together to make it flow more and sound more like native speakers. And what was the other point? Yeah, just we will teach you some words and structure and grammar during the course.
Okay, thank you. Farhana, can you please answer what's the difference between IELTS and UKV IELTS? So please unmute your mic and answer the question.
Okay, can you hear me?
Yes, we can.
Okay.
So Farhana, she's our head of international recruitment, so she's gonna answer that question.
Thank you, Habib. Basically, there is two difference, like IELTS and UKVI IELTS. Exam questions are same, but for IELTS UKVI, there are some specific location in your country that is selected by UK Home Office. That is called UKVI location. They selected for IELTS test, who are going to sit for UKVI IELTS. But the questions are same for IELTS and UKVI IELTS. Both questions are same, just the locations are different. And UKVI IELTS is certified by UK Visa and Immigration Home Office. And normal IELTS is certified by Cambridge. And another difference is the fees of IELTS and UKVI IELTS, both are different. UKVI IELTS fees is much than normal IELTS.
Okay, got it. So thank you, Farhana, for. So some of the people said, please contact me. So it's better. I mean, so who commented IELTS? Can you please type your phone number and country? So if you are from Pakistan, so Amara will contact you right now. So if someone is from Bangladesh, so our team from Farhana or Ash or Nafiza, they can contact you. So I would like to request you, please type the country name and your phone number, so they're gonna confirm you right now, because as I promised you, so we're gonna take only 7 students and we can't take more than that for this group. And we don't like to see the people like crowded like today. And you know, Steve was struggling to put you in the group to practice one-to-one. So if it is like 15 to 20 students, he'll be comfortable to deal with you and he'll be more engaging. And that's the reason. And today's, the purpose of this class is to give some sort of test. Probably you have got a lot of confusions. Can I understand Steve? Can I speak to him? And is the real person? I mean, Habib said, British native IELTS instructor will take the class. Is this the truth? That's why I gave you the opportunity to communicate with him, engage with him. And anyway, so Steve is so expensive, right? He charges, I mean, more than 30 pounds per hour. It's very expensive. I know a lot of you can't afford him. And that's why this is the group class. But anyway, we are trying to help you, right? So this is the huge opportunity for you. Just all you need to do is say yes, make the commitment and jump into the class, right? So, so right now, can you please just type your name and phone number and country? So my team will contact you. So Steve, if you are hurry, then you can leave and so you will, myself, yeah. So you will, before that, please make me host. And the second thing is, if you sign up today, you're gonna join the class tomorrow with Steve. And yeah, that's gonna be your first class with Steve. So Thank you very much, Steve, for your time today. And before finishing, would you like to say anything to the students who would like to join tomorrow?
Just it's nice to meet you, and I hope to see you tomorrow in class, so I can help you a lot more and get to know you more too. Thank you. Goodbye.
Thank you, Steve. So right now, I'd like to request you please stay here if you said yes, and if you'd like to jump in for the IELTS class, and if you have got the test. So how is the class will be happening? So we're gonna give you 40 classes, and 15 of them from Steve. He is gonna conduct the speaking module, because what I believe is if you learn from the native speaker, so there would be much more possibilities to get a better score in IELTS speaking test. That's the thing. That's why we have taken Steve on the board. And as I told you, he's so expensive, so expensive. A lot of you, we can't afford him. So that's why we are giving this opportunity to you. The IELTS course is completely free for you. All you need to do is you need to make your commitment. And that's why we are asking for £50 deposit. Because if you are giving free, it's gonna be another 60 people, it's gonna be crowded, and we can't help you, we can serve you according to our satisfaction. So that's the reason we'd like to make the class very small, and it's gonna be 15 to 20 people, so that Steve can handle and you can learn a lot from Steve. And we have got other IELTS teachers as well. They have got more than 10 years experience. They're gonna deal with listening and reading and writing as well. So you'll learn a lot definitely. So now, if you've got any questions, please raise your hand, and me and my team will be answering you. So any questions at all? So Yusuf Abdul Qadir Muhammad from Bangladesh, he has given his number. So Farhana or Ash, can you please contact him over the phone right now? Though it's a bit, I see it's probably 9 o'clock at night, but he is still out. So you can give him a call right now, Ash or Farhana. So that's the thing. And Ahmed Sharif's to everyone, is it returnable deposit £50? Yeah, that's what I say. It's refundable. And we are only helping students who would like to come to the UK. So providing the IELTS course, that's not our business. That's our service. We are giving you free. And the condition is you got to afford the tuition fees 12 grand in the UK universities. If you can afford it, you are in for this opportunity. If you cannot afford it, you got to pay £200 for this opportunity, because this is still, if you pay £200, that's not our break even to hire Steve and other teacher and paying the software and all the stuff, it cost us £200 per student. If you take 20 students, it's so expensive. So that's why I'm really request you that if you make the decision to come to the UK, only sign up for this, otherwise not, don't do it. If you're willing to go other countries, tell us before that I am willing to do this IELTS course, my purpose is different, and you got to pay £200. Only for the people who are coming to the UK, this is gonna be the, full free, 100% free for them. Condition is depositing £50. That's the only. So if you have got any questions, any concern, I'm ready to answer your questions. So please wave your hand or just raise your hand over there virtually, and I'll unmute you. And okay. So I got someone else. I can't see his name. So anyway, please unmute your mic and ask your question. It says iPhone. Okay, so please ask your question.
Yeah. Good evening.
Good evening.
Hello.
Yeah, we can hear you. Please ask your question.
Yeah, there is nothing question for me. I joined the group right now, and I say everyone hi. That's it, because I joined the group right now. I was very busy.
Okay, got it. So what do you want from us? If you want the recording version, this class, we can send you. So someone has probably invited you for this class. So contact that person. He or she is gonna, from my team, will give you recording so that you can watch it, you can get a feeling, then you can make the decision whether I'm in or out. Thank you.
Sure.
So next question I would like to take from someone else. Who has got a question? Okay, so we are getting some sort of questions in the chat box. So when course complete, when you send us hard copy or soft copy? Anix Isfaq, I'm not sure what the question is. When course complete, when you send us hard copy or soft copy? I'm not sure what's the question. So can you please explain what's your question? We'll happy to answer you. Anybody else has got any questions? So right now, I'd like to see in the chat box again. So how many people are willing to come to the UK? Please type in the chat box UK. I would like to see how many people are here who joined today would like to come to the UK. So I'd like to see how many people. Just type UK. So Kiran Arshad said UK, Ahmed Sharif said UK, okay, Alamin said UK, okay, okay. So, okay. Yusuf Abdul Qadir said UK, okay. I would like to see how many people are willing to come to the UK right now who are joining in this class. So please team update me. If you get 7 people, just tell me, so we are not taking anyone else. So you got to be very, very quick. If you get 7, we're gonna stop here. So a lot of people are saying UK, UK, UK. So my question is, okay, so you are willing to come to the UK, would like to study in the UK universities, so you need English proficiency. And in the last presentation I have shared with you. So a lot of people have got a lot of confusion that without IELTS, can I come to the UK? Theoretically, answer is yes, practically not. You are in a wrong dream. So you got to show yourself that you have got English proficiency. And that's why we are giving this service. And this is not our business. IELTS preparation course is not our business. It's just a service. We are giving you completely free. So you got to take this opportunity if you are willing to come to the UK. So now my question is, who has got IELTS already or got some sort of preparation in IELTS? If you sit for the test tomorrow, you will get 6 or more than 6 plus. So if you have got some sort of preparation or if you have already completed IELTS, type yes. And if you don't have IELTS preparation already, type no. I'd like to see here how many people would like to come to the UK and they know they have got they have to have English proficiency, but still they don't have the English proficiency. So a lot of people, they're saying no, no, no. I can see say no, no, no. So what does it mean? Are you giving up? So your dream is smashed over there. Did you give up your dream? No more UK. Whatever I'm doing, I'm gonna do my whole life. Are you thinking about that? So the basic thing I'd like to share with you, if you'd like to achieve something, you have to make decision fast. You have to say yes first. Have you heard about the Richard Branson? So when he started his own company, you have heard about Virgin. He has got more than 300 companies. And he said, if you don't know what to do, if the opportunity comes to you, say yes, then figure out how to do it. He's a billionaire in the UK. He said, when the opportunity comes to you, say yes first, then figure out how to do it. So if you believe that this is going to be a huge opportunity for you, all you need to do is say yes, then you need to figure out how to do it. And as I shared with you in my last presentation, I was not coming from the rich family. My mother was a primary school teacher and my mother was a high school teacher, and all together their salary was 250 pounds. And from that family, I came to the UK as a student, Tier 4 visa. I completed my master's from Birmingham City University. I applied for post-study work. The opportunity you're gonna get once you finish this your course, you're gonna get 2 years work permit. Then I applied for entrepreneurship visa, business visa. Then I built my company, and you can see we have got offices in London, Birmingham, Manchester, and Dhaka. And we have got 17 student consultants. And you see my team is helping you out. And there are a lot of people doing other things. So it starts from one thing. I made my commitment first. Then I figured out. I chased my dad. I said, I'd like to go to the UK. And he said, come back when you finish your bachelor, come back when you finish your master's. I didn't give up. I said, yes, I'm gonna do it. And I did it. So all you need to do is you have to make the commitment first. And just you need to figure out how to do it. And that's the problem. You know, if you're thinking that you have got so much problem regarding the finance, I don't agree with you. Basically, that's not the problem. The problem is when, you know, this is the average people. Whenever the opportunity is coming and they say, sorry, I can't afford it. I cannot. And people who are smart, they're asking themselves, how can I? That's the main difference. If you see a broke people, unsuccessful people, they always say, I can't afford it. And the successful people, they always answer it, how can I? And once they ask themselves, how can I? They start getting the answer. Well, I can approach to this person. I have got this opportunity. I can do this. I can do that. And this is how they figure out, well, still I can do it. And I did the same thing. So you got to be resourceful. Instead of saying I can't, you got to ask yourself, how can I? That's the difference to two people. One is broke, unsuccessful. The other one is successful, who made his dream true. So, however, I'd like to get the update from team. I mean, so who said IELTS? If you have already confirmed that you're gonna pay tomorrow, I mean, if you're from Pakistan and Bangladesh, because if you're from Bangladesh, you can pay in Bikash. And if you are from Pakistan, then we're gonna give you local bank details, and we are not taking the money from Pakistan. We are saying you are depositing money into that local bank. So once you finish your course, you're gonna apply through us. We're gonna give you money from there. Because if you transfer money from Pakistan to UK, UK to Pakistan, it's gonna cost. So that's why I said, okay, leave the money in Pakistan. So once you finish your course, you're gonna make your application through us. You're gonna come to us, to the UK. We're gonna refund £50 from there. So that's my promise. We are so transparent, and I already shared it too. So if I take 20 students, it costs me £200 per student. And we are asking £50 deposit, not the money. We are investing in yourself £200, and still we are helping you. And probably you might be asking why you are helping and investing £200, because this is a business, and I'm investing in yourself. So when you come to us, take the help and make your application to the university, because we are the university partners. We are get paid by the university. We're gonna say we have sent these many students to your university. Okay, give us the portion of tuition fees. That's what we're gonna ask, and that's how we can do it. So there is no confusion. We are very transparent. All you need to do is say yes. And now I'm gonna ask you a single most important question is, so if you go to your local institutes in your country, in your city, in your town, how much does it cost to finish your IELTS preparation course? Type in the chat box. I'd like to see. I'd like to see how much money do you have to pay for your IELTS preparation course. So if you're from Dhaka, if you go somewhere else, probably, I'm not sure, Cyphers, British Council, Mentors, whatever that. So how much money do you have to pay? Do you have to pay to your local, IELTS provider, preparation provider? So Kiran said 34,000, really, it's a lot of money. So Ahmed Sharif say 5K, okay, 5K. So yeah, I'd like to see how much money you have to pay for the local 5,000 taka only, okay. So do you think, Taslim, paying 5,000 taka, you're gonna get British English native IELTS instructor, also who has got 10 years of experience IELTS? Do you think you're gonna get it? Okay, so by the way, so I have got another identity. So I used to teach in Cyprus. I know what's the fee, right? So someone said Yusuf Abdul Qadir 12,000 taka, okay, 15,000 local, okay, 5K not possible, okay. So I'd like to know how much money you have to pay to your local institute. So 10,000 local, okay. And still, I mean, if you pay that amount of money, you don't get this sort of service. You don't get 10 years of experience IELTS instructor. You don't get Steve, right? So, and I repeat time and again. So you are not paying us even a single penny. We are investing in yourself 200 pounds. And all we want from you is a commitment, and that is £50 deposit in the local bank. That's what we are saying, right? So yeah. So right now, I'd like to just humbly request you, make the decision, make it happen, right? And that's the important thing. If you leave this year, probably I would say you'd be very unfortunate, because now the rate of UK visa is so high, It's over 90% people are getting visa. Even in 1 year before, it was less than 50%. I asked, did you get a visa? Sorry, I was rejected, I was refused. And nowadays, if I ask someone else who made application to the UK with a professional student consultancy firm, they said yes, yes, yes. So if you are too late, you got to suffer, right? And you know, you have to have a timing with ball and bat. That's the thing. You have to make it happen. So this is the high time to take preparation for IELTS. If you'd like to come to the UK university, this is the high time you need to take preparation, because we don't know what's going to happen in 1 year time. But I know UK government, they have declared they're going to take a lot of students from outside of country. You know what's the reason? Only 2 reasons. Number one, have you heard that Brexit happened? And number two, you know, the pandemic. So the government is paying a lot of money to their residents and all this stuff. So they will be financially in a bad situation. That's why they're gonna bring a lot of students here. That's the number one. Though it's negative, but I'm sharing with you the truth. And number two, you see, reason is, so when the Brexit happened, they need a lot of people in the labor market. So what's gonna happen is, when the students come to this country, they're gonna have job. UK government need a lot of people who will be working in the different industry. However, now I'd like to introduce yourself on our team, Ash. So Ash, can you please introduce yourself and say what you do, where you're studying, and what's your life? How is your life? Can you please, I'm gonna unmute you right now. Yeah.
Hello everyone, my name is Ash. Currently, I am working as a student consultant with Hassle Free Education, HNK. I came to this country as a student, and right now I am studying business administration in the University of Hertfordshire. And it's been like 1.5 years, and I'm really enjoying everything. And right now, because of the pandemic, situation is pretty not so good, but I must say not so bad. And after the Brexit, I believe we will get lots and tons of opportunities. This is from my point of view right now.
Okay, Ash, can you please share, though it's personal, just I'm asking to share if it's possible. So is your father a millionaire or billionaire? Are you came from that family? So can you please share with the audience?
My father is a government officer, and the only thing that he made me to do is to make the commitment. And first of all, like, we started this with step by step. And to be honest, my father doesn't earn so much in Bangladesh, but it's all about the commitment.
Okay, got it. So you have heard him. So if you have got any questions regarding any sort of things, you can reach out to him. So on Facebook, how people will find you?
It's Ashfakur Rahman.
Okay, so if you go to Facebook, and you can reach out to him. If you have got any personal question, you can ask to him, and he is ready to help you, because he wants to bring a lot of students who are willing to change their life. And most important thing is, you know, I met Ash, I think 6 months ago. So he used to work in different industries, and he was not that much happy. He said, okay, you know, whatever I'm doing, I think I'm not helping people to change their life. So then I said, okay, so what do you want to do? He said, I'd like to change people's life. I said, okay, so what about, I mean, if I give you the opportunity as a student consultant, can you change people's life? And he said, I'm gonna try. I'm gonna bet myself. And I gave him the opportunity. He grabbed the opportunity, and he is helping people. He is literally changing people's lives. So we are recruiting local students as well who are in the UK. He's helping them as well. They are going to the local university, University of Bedfordshire, Leeds Trinity University, Arden University, University of Bolton. Yeah, so he's helping. So if you'd like to get some sort of help from us, please make the decision right now. You shouldn't miss this train. Just ask yourself, how many opportunities have you missed in your life? Just not to say yes. So this is gonna be a really good opportunity to change your life. So all I'm saying is, if you can afford the tuition fee, I would say preliminary expenditure like £6,000 to £7,000, you can make it. You can say yes, and the rest you can figure it out. And if you heard my presentation yesterday, I said how I arranged all the tuition fees. My parents, they paid £3,000, and they gave me £2,000 with me. And I came to this country and I figured out how to do it. I worked, I studied, I saved some money, I paid the last installment. That's the only simple thing. The problem is not finance. The problem is not the other reasons. The problem is, what? Is you. Is you. Once you make the decision that I'm gonna, whatever it takes, I'm gonna study to the UK university, I'm gonna change my life. Once you make the decision, you will see a lot of opportunities. It will come to you. It will open a lot of doors. It will show you a lot of ideas. But I would say, until and unless you make the decision, you shut your brain. Your brain doesn't work. Your brain doesn't give you the positive ideas. Once you make the decision, that's it. So one of my mentors, his name is Tony Robbins, he said, if you'd like to win the island, burn the fucking boat. That's what he said. So if you'd like to win the island, you have to burn the boat. So once you burn the boat, you don't have any sort of intention to go back because you already burned the boat. Your focus is in front, ahead of you. Your intention is just you're gonna win the island. And that's why you are focusing, you are attracting all the positive ideas. So however, I'm not gonna take longer. So I'd like to ask my team, so where are they right now? Have they contacted all the people right now? And can you please confirm by text? So how many students have you confirmed? So once I get 7, I'm gonna reject others. So can you please give me the text and please let me know how many have you got so far right now? So by this time, I'm gonna answer some questions if you have got. So still, if you haven't contacted yet, please type IELTS, then your phone number. My team will contact you right now. Just type in the chat box if you haven't been contacted yet. Type IELTS plus your phone number. So my team will contact you right now. Okay, so Kira and Arsha said, Amara has got my sister number. Okay, that's absolutely fine. So please type IELTS and your phone number. My team will contact you right now and they will take the confirmation from you. So if you're in, you are in. And I'll introduce you some people who has already paid £200 for this opportunity. And in the next class, I'll introduce you with you. They're the local students. They would like to go to the university. And for the local students, £200 is nothing. So that's why we are charging them. But for the international students, I know it's a lot of money. And that's why, one of my brother, he said, considering the humanitarian, that's what I'm doing. I'm playing from the abundance of my heart, what I can do for you. So all I need from you, because still we are making a lot of money helping local students and getting commission from the university. But I think I have got some sort of responsibilities. So as I came to UK from Bangladesh, and there are other Asian countries as well. So I'm thinking, if I can help 100 students who will come to the UK and they will establish themselves, they will be settled down, they will be successful. So that's the dua I'm seeking for. That's the prayer I am seeking for from them. And you know, you don't have to make dua for someone else. It comes automatically. So if I can help someone else from my heart, really helping them, so the prayer, it goes automatically. So that's why I'm promoting in international countries like Bangladesh, India, Pakistan, Nigeria, UAE, and Saudi Arabia. So all I need from you is just take the opportunity. Okay, so yeah, someone has said, so Ash says 2 confirmation. Is there anyone else? Can you, Nafiza, can you please give a call to Tanim and this number and talk to him? Okay, so Amara, can you please give me the update? So Fazil Amin, Amara said she is calling you right now. Can you please pick up the call and confirm her? Okay, so, okay, Amara said 2 confirmation, I said 2 confirmation, so 4. I'm waiting for 3 more confirmation right now, just only 3. So tomorrow would be your class with Steve, that's it. So I'm waiting for 3 more. So Fazil, I mean, still you can pick up the phone and you can talk with Amara. That's not a problem, because this is very, very important, because once you made your commitment and once you confirm us, we're gonna give you the permanent link. So only one link, you're gonna enjoy the whole class, 40 classes with Steve and other teacher. So this is very important, and we'll make sure that you confirm us, you made your commitment, and we have sent you a link for tomorrow's class. That's the thing I'm looking for. Okay, so Fazil Amin said he's gonna call back. Okay, Amara, can you please try again, Fazil Amin, and talk with her, and let's see. So I'm looking for only 3 more people just to give this opportunity. And I'm not sure whether the other team, Manchester team, has got a few people or not. So anyway. Okay, so if you have got not any questions, so I'll stay 3 more minutes or probably max 5. Then I'm gonna wrap it up. So if you have enjoyed the session really, can you please type in the chat box, I enjoy it. Let's see how many people enjoyed tomorrow's session with this team. Let's see. So just type in the chat box, yes, I enjoy it. Let's see how many people enjoyed the class today. Okay, Kiranasha said I enjoy it. Okay, Yasub, so Nafiza, can you please make a call to this number I send you on private message? Is from what is called, let me say it, Yusuf Abdul Qadir is his number. Can you please give him a call and get the confirmation from him? So Masood Walker said, absolutely, I enjoy it. Marjan Ahmed said, really enjoyed the class. Okay. Reshma Khatun said, I enjoyed the class today better than before. Okay. Humayra Khanam said, I enjoyed it a lot. Yeah. So, you know, I was chatting with a person on Facebook and I said, would you like to enjoy class with a British native IELTS instructor? He said, you're kidding. I said, what do you mean? He said, no, free class with British English IELTS instructor. You're making jokes. I said, no, believe me, and jump into this link and let's see. If you don't believe it, just give it a try. And a few moments ago, so she sent me a message back. She said, thank you very much for sharing the link. I enjoyed a lot. I learned a lot and I'm considering to get in. Yeah. So we will have another free seminar on Monday at 2 p.m. And we're gonna have another free English class with Steve next Tuesday 2 p.m. same time. So if you think someone else from your friends and family, they're gonna be benefited from this class, I would like to request you, please share your experience with them so that they can take this opportunity, right? So next Monday, there would be another presentation with me. I'm gonna share with you all the thing, all you need to do to, make the admission to the UK University, and Steve will share another class with you. So I would like to request you, just share the experience with your friends and family members who are willing to come to the UK, because this opportunity is for the people who are willing to come to the UK. Don't get me wrong. If you are willing to go to Canada or any other countries, still you can do it. But in that case, our costing price is £200. We are not making money from IELTS preparation. So you got to pay that. Anyway, Shahil one is said, please enlist me in the next free class. I'm willing to take the next class on Monday. Okay, our team will send you the link and invitation as well. By this time, Amora, can you please confirm me, and Farhana, can you please confirm me if you need some more time, or can we wrap it up? So I'd like to thank you again for joining today. It was great pleasure to see you in this class, and you are so engaging with Steve, and I have seen a lot of people. Even I couldn't read all of them. The chat box was booming. So much engagement with Steve. So in the next class, there will be a few students, 15 to 20 people, and Steve's gonna break out of the room. So in the room, there will be 2 persons. So Steve will gonna give you some sort of topic to talk. First of all, he's gonna teach you how to talk. Then he's gonna give you the opportunity to talk each other. Then he's gonna visit the room. The whole room he's gonna visit one by one. And then this is how he's gonna teach. And I love Steve so much because he is so engaging. And positive side of Steve is there are a lot of English IELTS native instructor in the world, but why he is so different is he has got so much experience with Asian students. He knows, he understands the Asian students. That's why I brought him in my board. I said, Steve, you are the right person to help my students. So yeah, thank you so much for engaging with him. Okay, Shahil one is said, my special thanks to Abu Saleh. Okay, you're welcome. I'll pass the message to Abu Saleh. So Ahmed Sharif said, will you give us the English course for IELTS free as we are Bangladeshi? Ahmed, that's why I was explaining to you. So if you are willing to come to the UK and you need IELTS, of course, this is free for you. But if you can't afford the tuition fees and if you'd like to improve your English, that's fine as well. In that case, we're gonna charge you. And we have got an office in Dhaka as well. So if you'd like to, develop your English, you have got so much experience, IELTS teacher over there, you can join there. Okay, Parvez Reza Shubho said, can I get today's recorded video? Of course, I'll request my team to send all of you the recorded video. Yeah, that's fine. You can listen to it, you can do the revision, and you can learn from it. Yeah, that's absolutely fine. And this is the beauty of this online class as well. So every class we will record, and there is a membership group as well. So what do? We put it in unit. For example, this is the first class, unit 1, second class, unit 2, third class, unit 3. So if you miss any class, still you can visit that, and you can go to the unit, and you can enjoy the class. And at the end of the class, there will be some sort of homework. For example, in the last class, homework was what, I'm not sure if I'm right. So there was something, what kind of clothes would you like to wear? What sort of food would you like to cook? 4 questions Steve has given you. So he also mentioned that you got to use your phone and you need to record the video and you need to upload there. And Steve will gonna watch it and he's gonna give you the feedback. And this is how it's so much engaging. And every members, every other students, they are helping each other, commenting. Wow, awesome, beautiful. That's impressive videos. So that's the most important thing as well. If you'd like to be a successful, You need to hang out with successful people. You need to hang out with positive people. And still I can remember when I was studying at University of Chittagong, some people say you are crazy, because I used to practice English with some of my friends and say, you are crazy. Are you going to India doing IELTS and you're going to study there and see? And you know, the interesting thing, whoever the person said, I appreciate him so much. And I used to teach English at Cyphers in Bangladesh. And I have seen, I think, one of the class, he was a student and I was conducting the class. And I was asking him, why are you here? He said, I do apologize. I made a lot of fun out of you, but now you are my teacher and I'm the student in your class, right? So that's why you need a positive environment as well. And we are giving you. So you have got a Facebook group. So that's for only for the paid member. So once you jump into the class, we're gonna give you this opportunity. You're gonna hanging out with the members. It's like a family, and always they're speaking in English. And anyway, before coming to the UK, you have to speak with other members in English because you are not from the same country. So that's a huge opportunity as well. And Steve is engaging as well. As you see, he's very open. He's really, willing to help you. So now, okay, so Ash said Ahmed Sharif doesn't want to send money by Bikash, he wants to pay through bank. Okay, that's fine as well. So Ahmed Sharif, we're gonna send you the bank account. So yes, you can send. Okay, so we have got two options. I know you can't pay by people from Bangladesh in our UK account. So we're gonna give you a local bank account to pay it. That's fine, absolutely fine as well. And as I'm telling you, so it's not to brag you, just I'm sharing my feelings. So our turnover is over $500,000 in UK, in pound sterling. I'm not a scammer to scam you £50. Did you get me? What else I can say? When I see a lot of people, I'm so unfortunate, I would say, because I couldn't make them understand. They said it's a scamming and blah, blah, these are the things. And even I told them, okay, come to the class, enjoy 1 or 2 classes with us, then make the decision, then put the deposit. And anyway, so if you would like to be successful in your life, you have to try and test a lot of things. If you don't try 2, 3, 4, 5 things, how are you gonna get the real one? That's my question. In my business, when I started my business, I tried a lot of things. I lost so much money as well. But later on, I found student consultancy. That's my passion. I love to help students, right? So that's why I'm in this business. And I made one promise in my life, and I also shared with my team as well. So till my death, I'm in this industry. I will be in this education industry until I die. That's the decision I made. So you have to find out your passion. What are you gonna do? That's the important thing as well. So anyway, so Ahmed Sharif, he asked a question. So what was your subject in Chittagong University? Well, that's not the best subject in the Chittagong University, right? That was history. No one else has chosen that subject, but I studied that. So it's not all about the subject. It's not all about the university. It's all about the opportunity. If you see it, if you jump into the opportunity, you're gonna get it, right? So Amara and Nafiza, can you please text me on WhatsApp or in the chat box? If you're done, or still if you need 1 or 2 minutes time. Otherwise, probably I would say it's 9:30 or 10 o'clock in different countries. So I should leave them with a good experience. So just privately message me if you're done. So I think we believe we got your number and we will help you. And this is the thing before wrapping it up, I'm gonna promise you one more thing again. What are we gonna do? We're gonna help you out from A to Z. And there are a lot of things I can share with you here, but once you jump in, once you make the commitment, that's gonna be our responsibility to help you out, whatever the problems, struggle you have got. all I want from you is just a commitment. Just do it. So thank you very much for joining today. And if you are in, so you're gonna see me for a minute, probably in the class, because that's the class of Steve. I shouldn't waste your time and Steve time over there. If you've got any questions, I would like to share my personal number with you. So if you have got any questions, you can WhatsApp me. So my number would be, let me write it here. So it's gonna be +44 743 2089 544 +44. Oh, I made a mistake. So +447 +44743 2089 544. Okay. So if you just save my number on WhatsApp, whatever the questions if you have got, just text me. I'm the real human being. I'll answer your questions. So thanks everybody. I really appreciate you for your time and for joining this class, and especially who signed up for this IELTS program. Congratulations. And if you signed up for this program, this is our responsibility to help you out. And I would like to see you in the UK. I would like to pick you up from Heathrow Airport if you're arriving in Heathrow. If you are coming from Manchester or Birmingham, my team will go there and will pick you up from there. So as I shared with you, this is my passion, and I have got a lot of empathy as well for you, because I know my route, where I am coming from, right? So I'd like to help you really. Thank you very much. Thank you. See you. Bye-bye. Good night.